Welcome back, everyone. Hope you're well. Hope that you hope day's been well. I guess it's night time now. Yeah, it's almost 9. Jeez, time flies when you're doing nothing. um, so I guess I just wanted to chill out and have a look at some of the brave trials that I get. Um, I don't know. I think some people are going to be able to relate to this. Finally unlocked my first monster. Um, should you go Phoenix? Yeah, absolutely. You should pick Phoenix um, for everyone else. But for those that know what they're doing, just pick whatever you like. Pick whatever you like. Have some fun. So I'm going with the Fox for skill damage and some energy, which I actually just want to test out on Inoske. Obviously, it's still early days. I have to build it up a little bit, but I think we're just going to smash through some of these. Honestly, I could probably just get away with doing it solo. So let's have a look. Can this guy solo it? Yeah, of course he can. Um, the lower levels are pretty, I would say, pretty quick. His shield is just insanely overpowered. Um, that's yeah. I honestly would say he's one of my most surprisingly favorite early game heroes. I've played with quite a few actually. Like initially, and I always thought, yeah, Cthulhu's still up there. I'm not gonna lie. I thoroughly enjoy watching Cthulhu's enemies kill themselves when they hit him. Nothing, nothing beats that satisfaction. But you can't kill if you're 1v1ing a Cthulhu in this. It's just it's such a pain in the ass to watch that. Like you almost just stalemate out most of the time, especially as you get higher up and you're versing yourself and you've got all your good gear and all this other stuff. Of course, there's tactics of removing your gear before you fight and then putting your gear back on when you verse yourself, and then there's ways to boost it. And of course, there's some additional buffs down here which we can check out now. So I can't smash this because I've got to clear it two more times. But this is the altar, so you can revive your heroes when they die. You can heal them, as you can choose a blessing, which you can't actually choose. You just hit this button down here and it gives you a random blessing. So attack, HP, or speed, which can make the difference in a fight. Especially if you're going up against just yourself and it's like one of the last rounds. You don't want to spend tokens to revive yourself. Sometimes it's actually worth using the buffs just to get that little bit of an edge to finish it out. Um, I'm just surprised. How much of a shield do you have, man? I mean, granted, it's only a baby Garuda, but still, you ate Garuda's feather attack, which is interesting. I'd say later on that's probably not going to be possible, but we'll see. He's going to be pretty fun when we buff some of those artifacts. Maybe if we get another antlers. I think antlers heals at higher levels. Like literally, I don't have Almost Workshop to check it out, but that could be interesting. Go pure skill damage with this bad boy and see how good we can get. Is it just me, or does he pull out a gun? I'm gonna look at his active. So he does his active, and then he hits them all. Does he slash? Yeah, he does. He pulls out a gun. What a badass! I'm like for sure he's doing that. I thought maybe I was tripping balls. I had to slow it down. Pulls a gun out and shoots them all. Love it. Definitely not a traditional samurai. Maybe a later era one, I guess. So yeah, he's for sure just I'd say he's on point with Norma, except for obviously the sustain reason. doesn't have any sustain. But that shield it just eats through the debuffs, eats through the poison. Yeah, very hard to kill him. I was waiting for the day that I'd verse him. I'm gonna die to this. I'd say 50% sure. Yep. So that's really the challenge is the of killing yourself, like fighting yourself becomes a challenge. Um, I guess it'd be cheaper next time just to buff myself, um, and maybe get enough HP to win or heal myself up. I'm not sure. We'll see what tactic that is. Oh, I actually just go with the healing on that one, just because that Nuck is going to be a pain in the backside with her poison and her slow. Although good to know, didn't kill me, but oh, I spoke too soon. I'm like, didn't kill me. I'm like, that poison. Um, so we skip that. How do we go against forces? Does his shield? Oh no, can't count. No point to test that. It'd be interesting to see if his shield. Well, obviously I get buffs on me, so yeah, I got the attack and the crit buff on me, so that'd be interesting to see how much damage Forcey would do against me. He could be my hard counter. And there we go. I'm waiting to see when this was going to appear. This is the fuck you from the dev team. Also, I love your work. There's I love the customer support now. They're awesome, awesome bunch of people. But clearly, this is broken. And if you experience that, send them a ticket and say, "Hey, by the way, we're versing like E3s, and we're just like a baby team on the server. Um, I don't feel like suiciding myself against that. I can't beat that. If it was me versus solo E3 Garuda, no, that's fantasy realm right there. But what did we get out of the chest? Oh, we got a starlight. Damn. If only I had managed to complete it, Brave Trial, got those additional scales, I probably would get that starlight copy. She's not a bad hero. I've been thinking about building one just because Vesa seems to be a little bit how do I say it? Vesa's been elusive, so I really was thinking about whether or not I wanted to build the Starlight or the Vesa. Just early on, want to get a 9 star, make it pretty quick and painless. You kind of just want to build whatever you can to 9 star to begin with, and then you can keep them there, and eventually you'll feed them out to your first E5 hero. Which leads me to my next point. I will not actually be getting the. I'm not going to go for the 9 star puppet or the 10 star puppet. I'm actually going to get the. I'm going to get one of you, and I'm going to get one of you. And the reason that I'm going to do that is because orbs are next week. And once I finish off my little quests, I will actually be able to. Because I haven't done that. So I'm going to get 5 from there. Then I'm going to get some 3 from there when that loops around soon. And then what is it? I just need to roll basically for a 7 star, so 3k gems is all I need to do that. I won't get the 6. I doubt I'll get the 5 6 stars. I mean, I could, but I'd say that's highly unlikely. But that's you've got a fair whack there. Then you're gonna get your ones every day. Then I'm buying ones every day as well. Then I'm getting the ones from the light and dark. I.e., you need to basically I'm on track to be able to build one dark, one light. So that's why I went for those elites. So there, that's pretty much it. I should be. I should be hitting the 70-ish to 80-ish mark for the orb event. So I'll be very close to 70, if not on 70, and then hopefully the Chinese New Year event gives some orbs as rewards. But if they don't, then I might just have to buy a small package. But we'll see. We'll see because the Chinese New well, it's not the Chinese New Year. It's just the actual normal New Year. Could be interesting to see what card event for the New Year card for 30 days. Um, that could be fun. That could be interesting. Yeah, might get some relics out of it. I don't think they'll give us orbs, but you never know. You never know. So I'm kind of hedging my bets at this stage whether or not I can get to the full 80 because the Inoske is the reward. So I want copies of him. Obviously, I'll be doing Fortress and trying to build Sherlock up as well. The rest of them I'll probably use as food later on. Sad to say, I'll probably make Penny and Unimax food, but Inoski and Sherlock will be keepers for sure. Food's here. Queen's going to be food. Kind of want to work on some food here, but just depends who I get first. If I get another Molassa copy, then I'll scrap the idea of building Starlight or Vesa. But yeah, overall, not bad. VIP 3, definitely not doing a free to play challenge. I randomly jumped into here and did it, and turns out this is MK and some other one's channel. So I forget that people were saying it's everyone's channel, like June and Barry as well. But if they're doing the free to play on this account, that'll be interesting. I think this is server S. It's set 899 or something. Yeah, on Android, but we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, I'll leave it there. I'll probably post this up at some point. But yeah, I'm pumped. I am pumped for the New Year's event.